Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the Stranger Things Readathon Week 2 vlog. It's actually Tuesday right now. I didn't start the vlog really yesterday. I just didn't really feel like it. But I did watch Ghostbusters yesterday, which I'm so happy about. I've never actually seen Ghostbusters, but I thought that this month would be the perfect time to do it because one, it's like getting close to spooky season. I'm very much in the spooky fall season mood. Second, it's obviously a part of Stranger Things because in the second season, the boys dress up as the Ghostbusters, and I kind of wanted to know what it was all about. Really happy that I finally watched it, and I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of fun. I wasn't expecting the turn it took. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be so weird at the end. Like, I genuinely have never seen anything to do with Ghostbusters. Didn't know anything about it, and so it's just kind of weird. But I did like most of it. I thought it was pretty fun. I liked the characters. So I'm glad that I finally watched it, and I do plan on watching the second one, even though my brother said that it's not that good, but I want to watch it anyways. But let me give you an actual reading update. So, last week I started Bookish and the Beast by Ashley Poston, but I didn't get to finish it before the vlog ended, but I did pick it up yesterday and I finished it all last night. Guys, I loved this book so much. Ashley Poston and her contemporaries never disappoint me. I just love this Once Upon a Cotton series with my entire being. It's just so good. This one is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, obviously, and I didn't go into this book knowing a whole lot about what it was about, and I'm glad that I did that because I enjoyed it just so much. I loved these characters. I loved the romance. I loved to see Vance. We met Vance and I believe the Princess and the Fangirl. I'm glad that we got to see him more in this book. We also got a lot of great cameos in this book, which I really enjoyed. And let me tell you, there was one part that just kept being mentioned that kept freaking me out, and it wasn't resolved until the very end, like in the very last couple pages, and I was dying. Like, I had to keep stopping anytime it was ever mentioned because I was like, this cannot be happening. Like, Ashley Poston could not be doing this to me. And then I thought we were gonna get like no resolution for it, and then we did, and it was just crazy. But I really loved this book, and I definitely recommend that you guys pick up the series if you haven't already. Read this book because it is just so much fun and it's just so satisfying, and I don't know if there are any more. If there are, I don't think they're announced, but I need more because I love this series. I don't want it to ever end, and I'm gonna be sad if this is the last one. Okay, so I read this one, and this one was for the challenge of USS Butterscotch Read a Sweet Contemporary, which was for the Scoops Troop challenge. But this week, I didn't know what I wanted to pick up. But I think I'm going to start off with You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, because after Bookish and the Beast, I just need another cute contemporary book, and I think this one is going to be the exact one that I need. I can't remember what challenge this goes for. I will let you guys know once I look at my bullet journal, but I have no idea what this one goes for. But I'm really excited to get to this one. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, and so I'm really excited to get to it. But after this, I don't know what I want to read. I'm really just like flying off the seat of my pants. I might read Summer of Salt. I might read Ghost Squad. I have no idea what I'm going to read. We're just going to play it by ear and find out, but I'm hoping to start this a little bit later today. I have other things that I need to do right now, so I probably won't start this until much later, but I'm really excited for it. So, but I think that's all that I have to update you guys on for right now, but I will definitely update you guys at some point later. Okay, so it's now 11:20 p.m. and I have not really read at all today until like just like the past couple of hours, and I haven't physically read, and I'm not going to. I just don't feel like it because I did quite a bit of like writing work today and like editing videos and whatnot and filming. So, but I have been listening to The Wicked Fox. I realized that I didn't update you guys on how far I was earlier, but I was like 4 hours into it, maybe something like that, and I'm now 7 hours and 4 minutes into it. So I've literally been sat here the past like few hours listening to it and playing games on my phone. I don't really have any opinions on it so far. I think I like it. I'm liking like the romance that's like brewing in the story, and I'm like kind of invested, so I'm kind of interested to see where it's gonna go. But so far, like how I'm feeling about it right now, I don't think I'll like read the companion or the sequel, but it is enjoyable so far, and I'm excited to keep listening. But I realized that I told you guys I wanted to read You Should See Me in a Crown, and I was about to sit down earlier and start reading it, and then I realized that I have another reading vlog that I want to do that I'm gonna read that book for, and I don't feel like filming the clips for that vlog, and two, I have like 2 different vlog ideas, and I need to decide which vlog that book is going to go for, and I just haven't figured it out yet, so I need to figure out soon because I want to read that book ASAP. So I'm thinking I'll probably read it next week, which is kind of sad because I do really want to read it, but I don't feel like having 2 vlogs ongoing, so I just don't feel like doing that right now. But I think the book that I'm going to pick up instead possibly is Ghost Squad by Claribel A. Ortega. I wanted to watch Ghostbusters before I read this book because it's comped as being Stranger Things, which is perfect for the readathon, Coco, and Ghostbusters. I wanted to watch Ghostbusters beforehand just so, you know, I can get like the vibes of it and whatnot. But I'm really excited for this book, and it's really, really short, so it should be a really quick read, and I'm very excited. So I think I'm gonna pick this up possibly tomorrow if I feel like physically reading. But a bit of an update on the teams. So as of today, the team that is winning, I believe, is Eagle's Nest, and then coming in second is Scoop's Troop, and then Griswold Family's in third place, and I'm real upset about it. So I'm gonna try to read a lot so that we can get the team up. I mean, it's all fun, like we're not getting any like prizes or anything, but like I just want the satisfaction of knowing that Griswold Family is winning, and we're not. We're in the last place, so it's very sad. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch the Mindy Project because I'm just really tired. I just kind of want to wind down. I have some Timbits. I'm very excited to eat them. So yeah, I will update you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is the next day. I think it's the 9th of September. I don't even know. And in last week's vlog, I told you guys that I bought a couple of books at Valley Village and that I was going to show them in this vlog once they've kind of been sitting for a while and I haven't touched them because of COVID, obviously. And I think it's been long enough, so I thought that I would show them to you guys today. And I said that they're kind of funny and unexpected, so I'm just going to show them to you. I'm going to show you the weird ones last. I mean, if you've seen my channel this year, you might understand if you've seen like a couple of videos, but it's just kind of funny. So the first book is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. Now the funny thing about this one is like the night before I was thinking about buying these editions, like the original editions, because I have the collector's editions and I want to get the Juniper Books dust jackets because they are so gorgeous, but I didn't want to pay full price to get books I already owned. I rarely ever pay full price when I get duplicate copies, so I was like, I might just try to see if I can collect them slowly and then just buy the dust jackets on their own. I like literally thought that like the day or two before I went to the Valley Village, and then I went and the first one was there. Unfortunately, they did have all 3 of them in paperback, but that's not helpful to me. But they only had the first one in hardcover, which is lucky enough as it is. I'm hoping that I can find them, but if not, then I guess I will just buy them full price. But I am hoping to get them used. But I'm so excited about this because I love this series so much, and I was very torn between getting the original editions and the exclusive. Now I can have both. Very excited about this one. And then next book, Peyton is so happy. I saw it like the second we walked into the book aisle, and I sent her a picture right away. Like I literally snatched it because there was another person standing in that area and I didn't want them to grab it before I could. And it is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. So I have a very weird relationship with Sarah J. Maas. So I loved Throne of Glass when I first read it back in 2015, and then I reread it last year and I didn't really have the same connection. I'm still trying to get through it. I don't know when I'll actually finish the series. I'm currently on Empire of Storms. I have no idea. But then I also read ACOTAR back in the same era, 2015. Loved it. And then I just reread it recently and I still loved it. So I have a very weird relationship with Sarah J. Maas. So I wasn't planning on ever reading this book, but then Peyton kept talking about it and everyone kept talking about it, and now somehow I've ended up with it. I also have a vlog idea for this that involves Peyton, so if I do that video, this one will be featured in it, so I guess you guys can look out for that video. But I didn't want to pay full price for this book because it's literally $35 here and I didn't want to pay that, so I literally got this book for $6. I don't know how I literally lucked out so hard, but I did. So very happy to have this. I'm going to have to make huge adjustments to my shelf though because there's no room for this by the Sarah J. Maas books, so gotta fix that. And then the last 3 books. Guys, I am an adult. I am 20 years old and I bought 3 Junie B. Jones books. For myself, for my own enjoyment. Okay, when I was a kid, I said that when I got older, I would buy all the Junie B. Jones books for my children so they could read them. These are purely for me, okay? I don't own all the Junie B. Jones. I haven't even read all the Junie B. Jones books, and it's my favorite childhood series. And if you guys saw my rereading my childhood favorites video, I'll link it up above in the cards if you haven't. It's one of my favorite videos that I've done. It was so much fun. I reread all of the Junie B. Jones books that I owned, except for one. I want to own them all, and so for months I've been wanting, ever since I did that video, I've been wanting to go to Valley Village to try to like snatch up a bunch. I literally got these for like $1.50 each. I even got one of them free because it's buy 4 books get 1 free. So I got one of these for free. Pretty sure I read all of these. I just never owned them. I always read them from the library. So we have Junie B. Jones is almost a flower girl. Then we have Junie B. Jones has a peep in her pocket. And we have Junie B. Jones smells something fishy. And I'm just so excited. I'm also really excited because they're all when she's in kindergarten, and that's my favorite Junie B. Jones to read about. So I'm so excited to read these. Anyways, I haven't read any more since I last updated you guys. I just wanted to show you guys these books so I could put them away. But yeah, I will update you guys when I actually have some reading updates to talk about. Okay, so it is the 10th of September now, and I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a reading update and also a little mini haul. bought more books. What's wrong with me? I don't know. But I'm currently reading Ghost Squad. I wanted to finish this yesterday, but I ended up writing for a lot longer than I meant to yesterday, and then ended up having to take a shower and doing all these things. I went to go visit my grandma for a little bit, so I just ended up starting to read a lot later than I intended to. But I did get almost halfway through this book, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's really cute, and I can't wait to keep on reading. But I'm currently on page 107, and this book is just so adorable. Like the graphic design of it, like it's just so cute. And so I'm definitely going to be finishing this book at some point today. I do need to get my writing done at some point before I start reading, but I'm definitely going to be finishing this tonight. And then I don't know what I'm picking up after this, but oh, I do know what I'm picking up after this. And then after this one, last night I decided that I'm going to be picking up To Selena with Love by Chris Perez. This is a memoir book written by Selena's husband, and this one is for the challenge of a Nancy read a nonfiction book or a mystery book. And I'm actually reading 2 books for this challenge. I'm doing this book and then also Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. And I just like was trying to figure out what I wanted to read yesterday, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to read, and then I looked at this and I started to like think about it a little bit and think about Selena, and I was like, I think I really want to read this book. And so while I'm in the mood for it, I'm going to pick it up. So once I'm done this, I'm going to be picking up To Selena with Love, and I'm very excited but also really scared because I know that this is going to make me extremely sad. Whenever I think about Selena, I just get sad. So that's that. That's the reading update. But let me give you guys my little mini haul. So my mom dragged me out with her today. Didn't want to go out, but we ended up going to IKEA because she needed to pick something up, and then we went to like a little mall, and there was a bookstore in the mall, and we wore masks and everything. We were safe. I haven't been to a bookstore since I think February or March. The last time I vividly remember going to a mall like where there was a bookstore was in February with my friend for her birthday, but I might have gone in March. Either way, it's been a really long time since I've actually physically been in a bookstore, and oh my god, I was so happy I could have cried. I missed it so much. I picked up some books and I'm very excited. But I wasn't planning on buying books today because I didn't know we would be going to that mall. I thought we were just going to IKEA. I was actually planning on going to the bookstore in like a week or 2 because my friend really wanted to go to Bath and Body Works. I did it today. So I got Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia. Francesca Zappia is the author of Eliza and Her Monsters, which is a book I read in the week 1 vlog. So this came out last year, and I don't know too much about it. I know it's some sort of like maybe like a mystery book of some sort, or like a thriller. I know it has to do with like ghosts and our main character being framed for a crime she didn't commit, and there's like a lot of supernatural things, but I'm just really excited. So I think I'm definitely going to be reading this next month in October for all of the spooky ghosty vibes, and I'm really excited. It says Time to Face Your Demons on the front. It just sounds amazing, and this cover is so gorgeous. My like main incentive to go into a bookstore to buy a book, and the one that I knew I was going to get, Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. So this is a like brand new release. It's like I think it's been out for like a week, and it just hit the New York Times bestseller list yesterday. It was all over Twitter, like it was crazy. I'm pretty sure it's the first time that a book about a trans boy or written by a trans person has been put on the New York Times bestseller list, and one that's ridiculous. Like that should have happened a long time ago, but it's also still really amazing, and I'm really happy for Aiden Thomas. But this one's always something that like has been on the timeline, has intrigued me, and then when it hit New York Times bestseller list, I was like, okay, I gotta look at this book. It's all over my Twitter. I followed the author a while ago actually, and so I finally fully looked into what this book's about, and oh my god, it sounds so good. I don't know how to like describe it. Okay, so it says Yadriel has summoned a ghost and now he can't get rid of him. He like summoned like the wrong ghost from what he was like trying to get, and then I think he ends up like falling in love with the ghost, which just sounds amazing to me. And I'm just like really excited for this. It has a lot of praise and it just sounds so good. So I'm also gonna be reading this in October. So it's just like I just bought 2 books about ghosts. I did not plan that. It just kind of happened. So I'm going to be reading both of these next month, and I'm very excited about it. That's my little haul, my little updates, and I'll update you guys whenever I do some actual reading. Okay, so it's much later now. It's now just past midnight, but I have finished Ghost Squad by Claribel A. Ortega. This book was really cute. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the characters and the whole ghost element. I really liked Babette, who is the grandma in this book. I really liked our main character Lucelia's best friend Sid. She was also really cool and really funny. I really enjoyed her. And yeah, I found myself laughing out loud at a few points. This book was just like a really fun, easy book to read, and I really enjoyed it. It is a middle grade book, so obviously I'm not the intended audience for this story. So obviously the plot's a bit more, I guess, simple, and the writing's a bit more simple than YA could possibly be. But I really enjoyed the voice in the story and the writing of it. I don't know, I really enjoyed this book. It's not like a favorite or anything, but I did really enjoy it. I do love Claribel A. Ortega, and so I was really excited for this book, and I really enjoyed it. It was just, it got the spooky vibes. I almost cried at one point. I can definitely see why this was comped as being like Coco. So if you liked Coco, I think that you would enjoy this book. And it's fun. I don't know, it was just a really fun fun, quick story. I really liked reading the acknowledgments as well, which isn't actually a part of the book, but it was really fun. So that is that, and I'm excited to pick up To Selena with Love tomorrow. I'm kind of excited to read a nonfiction memoir type of story. It's kind of like a break in all of this fiction. I've been having a bit of a hard time focusing, I guess, and I don't know if this will help or not, but I feel like it's going to be kind of like a good palate cleanser in a way. But I'm very excited to read this. I know it's going to be really heartbreaking because obviously it's about Selena and her death, but told through her husband's point of view. I don't think it's going to be really sad. I might even listen to some Selena songs while I read the book. I really love Dreaming of You. I feel like that's a classic favorite. I haven't listened to her music in so long because it's on my old iPod and I haven't used that iPod in a really long time, so I might revive it just while I'm reading this, just so I can listen to the songs that I have on there. I'm rambling at this point, but I'm very excited to get to this book tomorrow. I need to start reading at a bit of a faster pace because I have a lot of books in my TBR for this month and I've only read 4 of them. And we're on the 11th day now, so I have to get to reading. Hey. So it is the 12th, the 11th? I don't know what time it is. It's the 11th. It's 11:46 p.m. I picked up To Selena with Love today. I'm almost done. I wasn't planning on reading it all today, but I just got sucked in and I couldn't stop. So obviously, based off my state of being, I just got to the part where she died and they found out, and just hearing, I think I'm getting like mascara all over my glasses, I don't know. But just hearing how they found out about it and just hearing all of like the moments from the day of, like this last moments with her, and it's so sad. I think I might be on the last section, I'm not entirely sure, but it's sad. It's really sad. It got worse. Oh my god. My mom was not lying when she said this book was sad. I mean, I've seen the movie and I know all about it, so I know that it's sad. But it's different when you see it from the point of view of her husband. I'm not okay. Oh my god. That was so sad. Okay, so I finished To Selena with Love and it was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I genuinely didn't think that I would read it all today. I thought I would like read maybe half of it today and then finish it tomorrow. But I was so compelled. I couldn't stop reading. I'm not gonna hold this book up because this camera is heavy enough. But all I'd really known about Selena prior to reading this book was what was in the movie, which isn't even like 100% accurate. Like some of the things in the movie isn't exactly how it happened in real life. And I knew that. And I had done research on her death. Like the only research I'd ever really done on Selena was about her death. Also, like I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more about Yolanda, who is her murderer, and like her jail sentence and everything like that. So I only ever really researched her death, and I listened to her music. I listened to her music like with my mom well before I even knew who she was. My mom would play her music in the car, which by the way, I was listening to her music the entire time I was reading that book. I revived my iPod purely just to get the album. It's the Dreaming of You album. That's all I've got on here. But I was listening to that on repeat while I was reading the book, and that was a pretty cool experience. To hear her voice and to hear him talk about these songs as I was listening to them was pretty cool. So reading this book was a really cool experience because I got to know more about her actual life, and I got to hear about things from Chris Perez's, her husband's, point of view, whereas like from the movie and from all the research that I had done and like things that I'd googled were all obviously like her point of view and everything from like her side of the story. We never really got to see what was going on the other side of it, and it was just really interesting to see everything from his point of view and learn more about Selena and her, like her day-to-day life, not just the superstar Selena, but also just like the normal human Selena, which I really enjoyed. Just knowing that Selena meant so much to so many people, and she did so many amazing things with her life and did things that nobody else had done. She paved the way for a lot of people. It just makes me so sad that people looked up to her and she was murdered. She was so unfairly murdered. Not like, you know what I mean. It's just so unfair that I don't know, it just makes me so mad. And also when I was doing research for Selena like a couple years ago to like find out more information, because I was like watching the movie with my mom and I just wanted to know more. I wanted to know how she actually died because it's not the same in the movie, and I just kind of wanted to know everything. There was like Yolanda was like up for parole or something, and it made me so angry. She's still in prison. She's gonna die in prison. I think she's up for parole again in like a few years, but it's just so, I don't know, it's just so unfair. Yeah, but this book, it was really, really good. I'm really glad my mom made me read it. I'm really glad that I finally read it because she's been asking me to read it for like all of quarantine now. It's just really sad. I enjoyed learning more about her, and I definitely recommend that you guys pick this book up. If you know of Selena, if you like Selena, I definitely recommend picking this up. Just know that it gets hella sad at the end there. I'm gonna listen to Wicked Fox, which I haven't really given you guys many updates on. I'm 7 hours and 49 minutes into it, so I've got 4 hours left, and I was planning on finishing it today. I was gonna read this for a couple of hours, and then I was gonna listen to the rest of Wicked Fox while playing games on my phone, but I don't think I'll be up for the, like, I listened to it on 2 times speed, and I don't know if I want to be up for 2 more hours listening to it, so I don't really know, but I'm gonna listen to some of it, and I can definitely finish it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just, oof, I need to take this makeup off because now, like, it's everywhere. Oh my god, it's all over my nails. Okay, I gotta take this off. Yeah, I'll update you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's actually Sunday now. I didn't end up vlogging yesterday because I didn't really do anything yesterday. I had a complete lazy day. I just watched Beverly Hills 90210 with my mom all day. It was very unintentional. Kind of like lied down with her in the morning, and then Chandler came and sat on my lap, and then I just didn't move for like 10 hours. So, didn't do much yesterday, but I did manage to finish Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, so I have to update you guys on that, of course. So I enjoyed it. It's not like a favorite or anything, but I did enjoy it. I liked the characters, I kind of liked the story. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had read it physically. It's just like one of those books, because I tend to have like a bit of a disconnect with books sometimes if I listen to them over audio, and I feel like this is one of those instances where I just felt like a disconnect from the story because of the audio listening. I don't know. So I think if I had read it physically, I might have enjoyed it a bit more. But overall, like, I did like the characters. I was invested in the romance of the story, and I was getting more invested as we got closer to the end of the book. I don't know yet if I want to read the companion sequel book, Vicious Spirits, I think it's called. I'm not sure if I want to read that yet. I'll think about it. I'll figure something out, but I did enjoy it, so I did input the pages for To Selena with Love and Wicked Fox into the forms today because I forgot to do that yesterday. I didn't physically read anything yesterday, and I think I was telling myself that I was going to read 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sandy Menon, but now I don't know, because I don't really know how much reading I'm going to get done today because I've been editing this video for most of the day. We're about to have dinner soon here, and then I need to go to my grandma's house for a visit, and then I need to do some writing. So I don't know how much time I'm actually going to have to read. So I'll either pick up 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sandy Menon, or I'll pick up The Story I Left of AJ Figure by Gabrielle Zevin, because this is a reread. But then I'm also like, well, I want to continue my annotations in it, so that can also take me a bit longer. So I really don't know what I want to do. I don't know, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I won't read anything physically today at all, and maybe I'll just listen to Illuminate. That actually might be a smarter plan, because I do need to listen to that book. But I need to end this vlog because I want to get it all set up and prepared so I don't have to worry about it later. In next week's vlog, I'll definitely give you guys like an update on like my bingo boards and whatnot, because I haven't done that yet, and I have quite a few bingo spaces filled out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Comment down below what you guys have read this week, how your bingo boards are going, how many challenges you've completed, how many pages, how many books. Let me know all the details down below. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.